You know what, Ben? Okay, Ben, they actually have. So for those of you who agree with Ben and for Ben Shapiro himself, they actually do have a Superman for you guys that embodies America. You want to know? I got you. Hold on, I got you. Ben Shapiro, the failed Hollywood writer over here. Right wing grifting piece of shit, you know. The guy that's also trying to dick ride Donald Trump, even though the majority of MAGA is upset at him for not releasing the Epstein files. You know, that guy, yeah, this guy is over here mad as fuck because apparently the new Superman is going woke, which I'm going to tell you right now. Superman and these movies did not go woke. You just grew up to be an entitled, horrible, vile piece of fucking garbage. And that's the only reason why a lot of you guys hate these new movies. Because movies were always quote unquote woke. Like movies were always quote unquote woke. The original Superman movies were woke by his standards. The comic book versions of Superman's, if these guys actually picked up a comic book and read it, has always been woke. And yeah, the fact that these guys grew up and are vile pieces of horrible human beings now that advocate for racial suppression and that advocate for fucking for taking away human rights over here. Now they're mad because these movies aren't adapting to their horrible fucking standards. And so yeah, let's see what he had to say though. I'm sure he has a great review of the Superman movie. You know, I will say one thing for those of you guys who watched the movie. How much money are you guys willing to put that this guy did not like the Bravian plot of the movie? How much are you guys willing to bet that the main thing or one of the main things that he is concerned or one of the main things that he's critiquing and did not like are the political themes involving Baravia and its military invasion? I like Ooh, I already know. I already know that's going to be one of them. But yeah, apparently having a hopeful Superman that wants good for the world and that saves everybody and sees the good in people is woke and garbage. So let's go see what he has to say.
Now, in much, much lighter news, I just wanted to comment on the fact Superman is coming out this week. So, of course, this is much lighter news. Superman, the new movie from James Gunn, I've been a little skeptical of it because I think that James Gunn, he's fine for Guardians of the Galaxy, but Superman is a more serious
he did Suicide Squad too.
Property. The reason that it's relevant politically is because when we talk about the left and the left in the media, and then we talk about the left in Hollywood, the level of out of touchness with the everyday American is truly insane, truly crazy. So James Gunn.
Ben, you cannot sit here and lecture us about being out of touch. Have you guys seen your Daily Wire analytics? You guys are falling off. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, being out of touch, motherfucker, you're the old man yelling at the fucking cloud when it comes to out of touch, bro. What the fuck do you mean?
Did an interview with the Times of London, and he was talking about the themes in Superman. And he explained that the superhero epic encompasses the story of America. He said, Superman is the story of America, an immigrant that came from other places and populated the country. But for me, it is mostly a story that says basic human kindness is a value and is something that we have lost. So
exactly.
He's now trying to make the case effectively that Superman is kind of an illegal immigrant. Gunn acknowledged the movie's theme.
What is he then, Ben? He crashes here from out of the planet to the United States. Wasn't born when he crash landed, by the way. Was not born when he crash landed. He was born on Krypton. He was launched in a spacecraft that his parents, Jor-El and Lara, sent out to another universe, to another planet. Crash landed on Earth. Already born, breathing and alive, born into the United States. Did he do the proper paperwork, Ben? Did Kal-El do the proper paperwork? Was he born on American soil? Or did he crash land in the United States, already born from another place? You tell me, Ben.
May be interpreted differently across political groups, especially considering the nationwide unrest around immigration. However, Gunn stands by the ideals embedded in Superman and added he doesn't care if anyone takes offense. Yes, it plays differently, but it's about human kindness. And obviously there will be jerks out there who are just not kind and will take it as offensive just because it is about kindness. But screw them. And then he says, yes, it's about politics, but on another level, it's about morality. I do not understand the necessity for all of these Hollywood folks to undercut the pitch of their own film before it even comes out. It's insane. It's totally insane. By the way, to say truth, justice, and the American way in a recent interview, instead, he said truth, justice, and all that good stuff. Because he doesn't want to say the American way. The reality
oh my God,
so far to the left that they cannot take a core piece of Americana and just say it's about America. This has been a problem.
Who fucking cares? Seriously, who fucking cares? Jesus, bro. Oh my gosh. It's not like fucking Superman is specifically only saving America, bro. He's saving the fucking planet, you dumb piece of shit. Oh my god, no wonder you got fucking fired and were a failed screenwriter, you dumbass. Dude, oh, he doesn't say America. Motherfucker, he saves the entire world. He doesn't just save America, you narrow-minded fuck. Oh my gosh.
Since basically after the original Christopher Reeve series, every single iteration of Superman that's been made since then has avoided truth, justice, and the American way. Because they just refuse to acknowledge the American way is good. That the American way
is it though?
Unique.
Is it though? Is it though, Ben? Or what's going on in America recently? Why do you think they're not saying that? What's going on in America recently? Huh? You tell me, Ben. What's going on in America? What's going on in American politics as of the last decade? What's going on in America as of the last decade in general? Is it looking good? No.
If there is a comic book character who is built on the goodness of America, which is what Superman really is about. If Superman is an immigration story, for those who are not familiar with the origin story of Superman, who comes from the planet Krypton and then lands in America and then is brought up in a Midwestern household on a farm by his adoptive parents and integrated into true American values, and then goes to Metropolis and brings his sort of country values to the big city where crime is rife and where everybody is too cynical and sophisticated.
The country values. What the fuck are you trying to say? This dude is bringing the humanity values values that his parents taught him to be a good person, bro. You're over here mad because you wish he crash landed on a farm in fucking Nebraska where he would have been raised as a fucking conservative and over here spewing anti-immigrant hate, even though he's an immigrant himself. You wish he would have had those values. Instead, he's a morally good person trying to do good for America and the world, and you're mad about that?
And the whole point of Superman is that he's bringing these kind of classic American values to the big city. It's a riff.
Tell me what American values you want him to bring, Ben. Tell me what American values you want him to bring. You want him to don a red hat that says "Make America Great Again," bro? Is that what the American values you want? Yes, let's fucking suck the dicks of all the CEOs and millionaires while we cut benefits and Medicaid for everybody. Yeah, let's spew hatred towards fucking minority and vulnerable populations. Yeah, let's do that. That's the American value,
Where he has to use them to defend the big city from enemies, foreign and domestic.
You have got to be kidding me, dude. He's not just defending America, bro. He's saving the fucking planet. You idiot.
I mean, the original Superman is literally punching Hitler in the face. In the comics, he literally punches Hitler in the face. So,
yeah, you know what he also does? He goes after fucking white cloth wearing fucking Nazi ass Klansmen. He goes after Klansmen too, Ben. Or are you gonna conveniently leave that out?
Insane.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Indian heritage.
Okay. I think he's done with his terrible takes. You know what, Ben? Okay, Ben. They actually have so. For those of you who agree with Ben and for Ben Shapiro himself, they actually do have a Superman for you guys that embodies America. You want to know? I got you. Hold on, I got you. Don't worry. They actually have made a Superman that you guys will absolutely love. Don't worry. I got you. Don't you just sit there and wait. Hold on, Ben. All right, Ben. Ben Shapiro and you fellow red-blooded patriots, if you guys are looking for a Superman that's not woke and leftist, he's not a lefty. If you guys are looking for a woke American patriot Superman, I got just a thing for you. Right here.
Dad.
Oh my God. And I trust we
Look at that.
have to have this conversation again.
Hell yeah, brother. Look at him. He's even blonde hair and blue eyes, and he has the American flag as his cape. Yes, yes, sir. That's the American Superman, bro. There you go, Ben. There you go. There's a Superman you're looking for. Quit bitching now. Why don't you shut the fuck up and let us real Superman fans, actually enjoy a faithful adaptation of our favorite Boy Scout in blue. While you can enjoy this guy. This guy's the Superman you guys are looking for, so shut the fuck up and leave it the fuck alone. All right? Quit bitching. All right. Let's see. Look, Insider also did. Inside Edition also did a story about this. Let's see.
Superman movie soars into theaters today. And the reviews are glowing. A charming take on the Superman myth, says the New York Times. On Rotten Tomatoes, it's getting an impressive 85% score.
Hell
I thought
yeah.
This movie was excellent. It's really fun. I feel like it's a fun modern.
Yeah, your normal average person really likes this movie and thinks it's a fun movie. The fucking freaks that live in basements that are incels and fucking trash human beings that like to be racist on Maine are the only ones that are bitching and crying about this, next to the Snyder fans.
Man.
There's been some criticism from the right that the movie was too, quote unquote, woke because Superman is presented as an immigrant.
I feel like with Hollywood, there's always a lot of buzz before people see the film. After
Again,
seeing
what the fuck
film,
is he?
I feel like they really just focused on entertaining audiences of all ages.
ABC News reporter Will Reeve, son of the first big screen Superman, Christopher Reeve, sat down with the new Superman, actor David Corenswet.
That's sick. He was in the movie too.
People have such passion for and strong opinions about Superman as a character.
Well, first, I think a lot of it is because of your dad. I mean, it's so rare that you have a character so effectively portrayed on screen. Crypto!
Superman's dog Crypto is a scene stealer.
Crypto! Ow! Ow!
Yeah, I loved Crypto in the movie,
There
bro.
was even an all dogs
Oh, that's so
welcome
cool.
premiere in Los Angeles. Even the White House is jumping on the Superman bandwagon. They posted an image of
Oh my
President Trump as
gosh.
Superman.
Did you guys see this bullshit, by the way? They posted this generated fucking horrible image of Trump as Superman, brother. Like, first of all, that fucker could not fit into that suit, bro. Let's be honest with ourselves. Second, he is more of a Lex Luthor than he is a Superman, and that's insulting Lex Luthor. So I apologize, Lex. I did not mean to insult you because you're actually fucking smart in comparison to this fucking piece of shit. But yeah, like, what the fuck is this, dude? Like, what the fuck is this?